If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Sky.
Mirabelle, I can't wait to see who's... I'm not sure. Just... well, mind what you tell him, all right? Between the two of us, that what he's really doing is spying for the Thalmor. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious. You're welcome. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Why am I... well... but I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not step... Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my personal effects.
It's always encouraging to see the young... not long. Also, just be careful. I can't find... If you happen to see it, would you mind? My alembic. I need it for some research and can't seem to find it.
Just need something?
I don't want to see you treated... Well, thank you. Knight of Tea. Did you read it yourself? And here. I suppose you've earned these. Until next time. Hundreds of years have gone into it. Assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? You need a book? You talk. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? Until next time.
College? Did he know? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one? I'll have to make a... I just can't seem... If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. Education is never appreciated until after the fact. Young people never understand. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magic.
I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires.
Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
Get away from me. This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Will allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why the... More importantly, so we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. All you need to know... They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here. I said let's go, now. Technically, don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Please do not be alarmed. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, the world is not ready for it. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen. We believe that... I fear I have... His perception may be more coherent than ours. I presume you refer to Onkano's The Thalmor see our order as a threat. I assure you that we mean you no harm. He was once a student here at the college. I am unsure. I am sorry Now, I'm afraid, it is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
What is the meaning of this?
You must... I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
I'm not sure what just happened, but whatever... For all we know, he's here to scout this orb. I expect to be informed if they make any future Don't play coy. You asked to see
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the... I hope we didn't offend. Beyond asking for you, he never... Has Toftir been telling stories again? I thought I... Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
There's been a misunderstanding.
Until next time.
Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize
have many
if I have
important
offended
things
you in
on
any
my
way.
mind.
Huh?
We will see about this.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Are you quite sure we need to be speaking? I'm disappointed to say I've learned little during my time here.
Please, don't do anything to anger the locals. They don't need a dish. Has Toftir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation.
Please don't... That's nothing you need to consider. Very well. The Augur is down in the midden, below the college. I don't recommend going no more than... In fact, no one has seen or heard from them in over... Well, that depends on what you're looking for. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
There is there is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will.
They say not.
Jazargo
Use the
will
gloves
be
to clear the
successful.
focal points.
Of this there is no
Return
doubt.
to me when you have finished. I thought I made this rather clear.
It's really dead then? Now if you'll excuse me, it's really dead then?
Yes?
Welcome to... Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Good doing business with you.
Divine smile on you, friend. You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
You're back! I got you a present, Papa. I hope you like it. Brief is a big... Wow, thanks.
Long life to you, Thane.
looking at? I'm not afraid of you, even if you are my elephant.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Take a look. Do come back.
What do you need? Oh, a bit of this. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. You take care of yourself.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells. What do you need? So, you wish to master the arcane arts? You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Got a lot of steel to shape. It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can. I ain't much for talking. You blind, boy? I'm a blacksmith. Any half-wit... It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can.
It is our most favorite company.
Heard they're reforming the Stop, thief!
You have no... If it wasn't for... Although I suppose a little mead now and then would be harmless.
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak
I run the
to
meat
me?
and...
Until next time.
And as promised, here's my trade. Hope you like. Yes, I did. They live below... They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. Of course, not many decent people live in the first place. We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
I've never seen me all
Ice
this upset
tea.
about anything.
And what might you need,
Ah, you're back. What have you discovered?
My mind is on my... I'm a spy. Master El... My errant formulas have... To restore... Am I sensing that you may be interested? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. Good. My experiments are at a critical stage. It's exhilarating. We're made up of... Yet if only... You ask why I'm... Nern... Night shift. Last we have Death Bell. Huh. I was meant... If only my mother would let me. I would make her proud.
Come to see Balaman. You've saved my business and warmed an old sm... You wish to do what I do? Very well. You've been a good friend to me. That means... Nothing like the smell of a white-hot blade, eh?
Have you met Balaam?
You're quite welcome
He's
here.
apprenticed. He's teaching me all about being a blacksmith.
Speak, elf. Need something?
What do you want? You've caused enough trouble.
Let's... Look, Why do you care anyway? Look, you wanna... I'll tell you about the time I was a young... Didn't have a coin to spend between our... How about the fact... Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated... Carrying around a weight like that. Over time, I never... So that's my sad story. Maybe one day. Just not today. Maybe I'll see you around the guild.
Don't you have better... I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it when you should already be on your way. A word of advice. Don't...
Want to talk? Go ahead.
All eyes
Grin
are on
your
you,
fate.
lad.
Let me
Don't
guess.
disappoint us.
He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right? Lying to my on the other hand. See, so, if you've got... Look around. A few decades ago, look, something out there is pissed. I'll tell you what we do. That's where you... All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose. Watch yourself out there. If you're looking... I also suggest you spend some... Years ago, when things... It wasn't long. By doing these extra jobs, thanks to Maven Black, if... The only way we get that special job is... Who in there, right? Yes, I should... Look, as far as the guild's concerned, this is... I had... If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex. What's the matter? Afraid of getting your hands dirty?
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just... You can get out there, and while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Been a while since I've seen one of... Not like that. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremony. I think there were... Some of the guild members have tried to look. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Can you believe it was like he was daring us to come and get... Well, there's an old... That's how I slipped in there. If you're ever... And besides myself, are you kidding me? And when the coin... We had the best... The only way this place will ever return... The flag... If we can make... Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could... Alright? But if you get arrested, don't blame it on me. I handle... If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence. I can also provide a few supplies you... Sure. Look, at the end of the day, you'll find that... Good. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
All right, then. Where do you think you're going? We have work to do.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you want? Go and pick some fights.
What's going on?
I've never seen it. My father, all he found in my pocket. No one. I must have spent every last, perhaps. But if not, if they actually thought it was fitting, I suppose. I appreciate that. Keep to the shadows.
Need something? Need something?
Back from a job, huh? Hope it... Yes?
I work steel. Seems like... Don't know what... Thank you. Let me show you some tricks of looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage? Come back if you need steel.
God, I'm so tired. Take a look. We forge every day if you need anything.
My duty is to guard Brina Marinus.
You come to Dawnstar at a bad time.
Good to see you again, friend.
see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. I don't suppose you didn't charge my sword.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. The Forsworn know every...
Madanach has been... But if you're willing to work, and you prove to be reliable, I might deem you worthy. Outsiders aren't trusted as Narkon. Keep that in mind.
Damn those Forsworn. Think they can kill people in thy city? I'll have Madanach's head.
Stay out of trouble in thy city.
What is it, then? You should see that orc over in Understone Keep. Have him forge you some new armor.
Not supposed to be in here. Not supposed to be in here.
This...
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Can't believe... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Come back whenever you need something.
Everyone thinks I'm buying. I've been trying to take the last trade we did. So, sailors, if you're not afraid of a little exploring, I don't buy all. I inherited the ship when my mother passed away. She spent her life
Not
on
a day
water,
goes by
and
that
now
I don't think about finding it.
Once sailing gets in your blood,
easier to stay low and get out.
Your ancestors wouldn't... I beg you, don't go... Several of his family's involved. And now Silas is back. And this... Not a student of history, I see. It's for the best. They're a group that should be forgotten. The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world. And they were stopped. A long time ago. That museum is a mistake.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of... Yes. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. Let's talk inside. Let's talk inside. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to... The tapestries hung here. That burned paper is all that remains. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side. Ah, yes, that scabbard. Notice the insignia? An Oblivion Gate, a key symbol of Mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn. Did you have any questions about the museum? They were the myth, all that remains of the infamous cult. Ah, Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the... And here you are. I hope you found the museum to your liking. It's no... We hid from our... But I'll see everyone in town. A little... One of these groups found... That was almost 150 years ago, and the piece... At least two of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you. The razor, it's held many. The Mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Divine's bless. Excellent. You've done us. I'll be glad. And of course, now, what would you like to... As you wish. Speak to me again if you decide
What
to
is it
purchase
that
some
you need?
decorations for your home.
You are a welcome guest, but you must still respect
The Jarl
rules
is,
of the
as you
Jarl's
can
houses.
imagine, very busy.
I've got my eyes.
Perhaps I can assist you.
Deserve our praise, you do, for we are one. Ere you ascended, and the 8 became 9. You
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
What? What are you looking at?
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored. What do you need? Take a look. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a hop. Every trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back.
What boys, girls, dogs, elders? There's nobody I won't fight. Stupid. Hey, you want to play a game? Figures. You elders are always so boring.
My friend Maven and I. Have you met Maven?
Oh, yeah? Well, I've seen mudcrabs
Need
that are
some.
smarter than you.
Oh, hi, Papa. Aww.
Skeever brain. Dragon's Reach is so cool. All the kids there are mean, though.
Braith has a big meaning. She keeps telling Papa. Wow. Oh, stop teasing me.
What do you need, my Thane?
Lars is such a milk drinker. He can't even stand up to a girl. Hey, Pa. Stay safe.
Honored to see you again, my favorite.